So now I'm going to answer what is maybe one of our most commonly asked questions and areas of concern for parents. And the question is, how can this even work if it's virtual? My child's going to be there. My child is not going to connect with the therapist through teletherapy. I don't think this will work. And that is a really valid concern to have. I think this concern has come a lot out of COVID, where maybe we were trying to do teletherapy and it wasn't like the most ideal setup. Like really that person should have been seen in real life, but because of the pandemic, we were seeing them virtually. Not us, but in general, in the world, I think that that is a common concern. So now when people hear, oh, this is going to be a virtual treatment, their first thought sometimes is, are you taking shortcuts? Are you not giving my child and me what we really need? Because I want the best version of PCIT if I'm going to get it. So I have good news for you. PCIT is the unicorn because it turns out, in my true opinion, it works better virtually than it did in person. And it worked great in person, but I think virtual is even better. And I will tell you why I think this. But I'll also tell you that I really should know because I have a lot of experience with PCIT as an in-person treatment. I did it in research labs that were set up for in-person PCIT. I did it in community mental health settings. I did it in my own private practice in person. And now I do it only virtually starting in 2020, and I can't go back because I like it so much better this way. But let me tell you why it makes sense, and then you'll get it. So one of the core parts of PCIT is that it is not a connection between a child and a therapist that you're trying to form. Right? It's not important that your child deeply connects with me or deeply connects with another PCIT therapist. The person that your child needs to connect with is you. And actually, I am a distraction. So in PCIT, in in-person PCIT, the therapist spends most of their time in a different room from the child and you. So if you were to go to an in-person PCIT place, you would be in a playroom playing with your child, and your therapist would be watching you either through a two-way mirror or through like some sort of baby camera setup. And they would be coaching you from another room. So they're trying to take themselves out of it so that you are the person interacting with your child. So that actually works very well. But we can make this even better if we just join you virtually in your home. Then we're there in your house. We can see the whole situation. Your child isn't performing because they're in a clinic, right? We get to see them the way they are, and we get to see how they interact with their actual environment. And then we get to practice things the way you actually have to deal with them in your house. So your dog runs through, great. That might be something we have to work with. Your child won't turn off the TV to come to this session. Fantastic. So glad we're there to help you with that. So we're able to still provide you with the same amount of support, be even less of a distraction for your child, and really get what it's like for you at home. And that way, it's not like when you're in the clinic and we talk to you and we teach you, and then you're like, all right, here are the tweaks I'm going to have to make to do this in my house. We just get to start right from that place. We see you in your home. We help you in your home. Things get better in your home. In my experience, families need fewer sessions when we do it virtually. And honestly, this setup is so easy, especially with the advances we've made to teletherapy now. It's pretty much you stick in an AirPod or any sort of earphone device, it connects to what's going on, and there we are in your ear. And then we can just hide the screen so we really disappear from the entire environment. So I love it this way. I can't go back. All the therapists and PCIT experts feel the same. Most of my colleagues who do PCIT feel the same. So do not worry about this. There is a little video that shows you the actual setup that I recorded with my husband and daughter just so you could see how easy it is. So if you want to check out that little snippet, feel free to do that. I think it will set you at ease. But if I were receiving PCIT, I would want to receive it exactly this way. I would want it in my house virtually with someone who really knows what they're doing. That's what I want for me, and that's what I want for you.